2 is on a 417-year journey from Earth to a new planet in the TRAPPIST system over 40 light-years away. People and governments had created their own fate back on Earth. Now is the time for new life and hope. Captain Mika has completed his first year of being in charge. All has happened as planned, and now it's his turn to go into cryo-sleep, leaving Bradley Carmichael in charge for 12 months with no problems. One of the other first officers, Olivia Coles, aged 23, takes over for the next 12 months. Another person to awaken around the same time is Lucien Durand. He had become friendly with Olivia during the pre-flight quarantine and had requested to be woken on the first rotation, which happened to be the same time as her. She had no knowledge of this supposed coincidence. She was running on the treadmill in the gym when he came in.
Hello, Olivia. Can't believe we're on the same rotation. We'll have to hang out sometime,
he said with a creepy grin. She smiled reluctantly but didn't speak.
So, how was your first cryo sleep? I didn't have any side effects. I feel great,
he said persistently, trying to get a reaction from her. He picked up a heavy weight and began flexing his muscles, trying to impress her. Something about him made her feel uneasy. Was it his over-familiarity towards her or something else? She was his boss after all. Lucien, in his late 30s, was in charge of engineering and very qualified, but his attitude towards other crew members was lacking in all social decorum levels. How had he been chosen?
So do you want to go for a drink later? Maybe dinner?
He leant in towards her, still flexing. She could feel his coffee breath on her face.
Can't talk now. I have to get ready for work.
Olivia excused herself and quickly showered. Luckily, he didn't follow her. She needs to know more about him. In her private office, she opened his file. Professionally, all was perfect. There were no reports of any inappropriate behavior, either which she found odd. She will dig deeper. A huge database containing masses of Earth history, science, and files on everyone that had ever lived in the past 100 years was not connected to the ship's main system. Only the captain and first officers had access to this. Not even the AI was supposedly allowed to see this information. Located in a secure room, she began her investigation. She spent hours sifting through the relevant files until finally she noticed a discrepancy in some qualification dates.
Guy, what information do you have on Lucien Durand?
He is 38 years old, born in Marseille but grew up in England. He is a qualified engineer. He passed his qualifications at Beals College. He has never married and has no children.
What date did he qualify?
She asked frustratingly. 16th August 2348.
That doesn't match with what is written here. Are you sure?
Yes, that is correct.
Thank you, Guy.
More inconsistencies between her secure files and the AI database led her to find that Lucien Durand was not in fact Lucien Durand, but an infiltrator posing as him. What has happened to the real Lucien, she would probably never find out. Lucien Durand was really Oscar Dankworth, a rejected engineer who had caused a devastating explosion on an engine, accidentally killing 20 people. Somehow he had not been charged, but for this reason he had been turned down for the selection process. He had the same build and similar looks to Oscar Dankworth. Face, skin, and hair color were so close. A little plastic surgery corrected the differences with contact lenses for an exact eye color match. Was his deception just because he wanted to live, or did he have something sinister planned? She had to find him now.
Guy, where is Lucien Durand right now?
He's located on level 3, corridor B7.
Tell me straight away if he moves.
Of course, First Officer. Lucien was accessing a restricted electrical panel which he was tampering with. Hidden cameras were recording his every move. Olivia didn't want to spook him into damaging anything critical, so she waited. He has left and is heading to his quarters on level 6, alerted Guy.
Thank you. Keep monitoring his movements.
Affirmative. Lucien had switched over some wires which had affected the life support system, making it slowly decrease oxygen levels over the next few days. He had also disabled the alarms which should have been triggered, but if he had been a real engineer, he should have known other systems would have picked up the problem. She wasn't sure how knowledgeable he was. Maybe this was a distraction hiding a bigger plan. She cornered him on his way to his quarters.
Lucien, or is it Oscar?
I don't know what you're talking about. Who is this Oscar person?
He replied with his best truthful voice.
He's you? What have you done to the real Lucien Durand, and why tamper with the life support systems?
I've no idea what you're accusing me of. I don't know him. I'm Lucien.
I'm going to get conclusive proof that you're him.
Olivia had him locked up in the ship's brig until she had what she needed. Hours later, she confronted him with the results of a DNA test taken from him.
Your DNA doesn't match the files. Explain yourself.
I was blackmailed into tampering with the electrical system. They said they would hurt my family if I didn't do it.
But Lucien Durand doesn't have any family. Oscar Dankworth, on the other hand, still has his parents and siblings. Why would you do this?
I'm saying nothing else. If they find out I've said anything, they'll hurt or kill them.
That makes no sense. As you know, there is no way of anyone contacting Earth. Now we are traveling.
Olivia didn't believe his pathetic excuse.
What is your real mission?
He sat silent for a moment, staring at her.
Is that drink still on?
He couldn't resist asking again. Olivia had had enough of his arrogance.
You'll be kept locked up for now. I need time to consider your punishment.
So that's a no to the drink then.
He cheekily shouted as the door was closed. He was left alone, laughing to himself. Olivia had him interrogated several times, but he wouldn't give up any information. The only solution was to keep him locked up. Permanent cryo was his punishment, despite the risk of brain damage when not routinely awoken. If he survived the journey, then he would be kept locked up on the orbiting ship when they reached the new world many years from now.